On behalf of the National Honor Society, I would like to welcome Mr. LePage, Mr. Franklin, families, current NHS members, and our new inductees to our annual induction ceremony. Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In 1921, the National Association of Secondary School Principals established the National Honor Society. Its purpose is to promote academic excellence and to bring outstanding achievements of high school students to the attention of their peers, their communities, and to the colleges that they plan to attend. The selection of these students is based on 4 important criteria for membership: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I welcome Mr. Franklin to the podium to give our opening remarks.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2023-2024 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Gary Franklin, principal of Northwestern Regional High School, and I am very excited and happy to be here to celebrate and recognize the accomplishments of our new inductees. It is important for all of us here today, friends, family members, to recognize the dedication and commitment necessary to achieve this level of success. I feel very privileged today to share the evening with all of you. We are proud of you as role models for setting a positive example and a positive tone for the entire high school and our school community. Without question, all of you embody all of the qualities and characteristics that we value as Highlanders. Tonight, as National Honor Society inductees, we recognize your academic excellence, your character, service, and leadership. It's clear that members of our National Honor Society chapter here at Northwestern have achieved great academic success. We know that this does not happen by accident, but rather through dedication, hard work, and perseverance. And it has certainly paid off. I applaud all of your efforts and personal accomplishments. I would also like to recognize and applaud our National Honor Society members for using these gifts, these skills and talents to help others. This truly shows the Highlander way. I can personally attest to the strong character of this group of inductees. I have seen you share concern. I've seen you share empathy and support towards others in school and in our community. You are allies and partners in doing what is right and good, and we thank you. You're establishing a legacy of service, and this is something that I've talked about at great length in the past, whether it's at National Honor Society, induction ceremonies, graduation, but that service component. And the concept of being a servant leader, and that recognizing that you are leaders in the building, leading not so that you can be served, but so that you can serve others. And that's such an admirable trait, and it's valued here, and it's certainly demonstrated by all of you. Further, being recognized as National Honor Society inductee, your strong leadership thus far has proven to be a valuable asset. As leaders, you have shown yourself through word and deed to be dependable, resourceful, and positive change makers here at Northwestern. So congratulations to all of you. Again, we are very proud, and I want you to please enjoy this ceremony tonight. It's a well-deserved honor, and we recognize and celebrate all of you. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Nick Bodner, Vice President of the Northwestern Regional High Schools chapter of the National Honor Society. This evening's ceremony is the oldest and most traditional for inducting members into the National Honor Society. On the table before us are 5 candles. The 4 unlit candles represent the ideals held highest in the esteem of the society: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. The lit candle that stands in the center represents the eternal light of knowledge, which is the basis for our society. From this candle, all of the others will be lit. Our 5 senior National Honor Society officers will now review the qualities that are of the utmost importance to every member of our society. I invite Ben Crone to talk about scholarship with you. Scholarship is the character or qualities of a scholar. As a scholar, one is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Furthermore, the scholar realizes that learning does not end at graduation. Instead, it is a lifelong journey. Through the diligence and effort needed to acquire such knowledge, one comes across the elements vital to success. It has been said that learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. As National Honor Society inductees, you have shown that you have the ability to continually expand your world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Kelsey Galloway, our chapter secretary, will now come and speak about service and why it is important to the National Honor Society.
Service is the willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition. It includes being there for someone to talk to, helping a person with their homework, or holding a can drive to raise money for charity. In everyday life, there are many opportunities to help others. What sets you apart from others is whether you seize that opportunity. We as National Honor Society members arrive here mainly by our academics, but we will remain here by our commitment to serving those in need. We are devoted to the idea of volunteering our time and our abilities to seek the creation of a better tomorrow. Ginny DeServo, our Public Relations Officer, will speak about leadership.
Leadership means many things. We see it every day, regardless of where we work or what we do for a living. In National Honor Society, leadership means taking on the responsibility of heading a committee or running a fundraiser. It's organizing a bake sale or becoming an NHS officer. However, it is also much more than these situations that conveniently come to mind. A student who is able to set example by participating in after-school sports and music lessons without falling behind in their volunteer hours or academics or responsibilities at home is a leader. An NHS member that comes along to the meetings, even though it's easy to make excuses and not come, is a leader. Leading when it is not popular or when the benefits are unclear is difficult. It takes devotion and adherence to principles. Most importantly, it takes selfless attitude mixed with considerable courage. This is the type of leadership that students will strive for in Northwestern's chapter of NHS. This is the leadership we will take with us out of high school and into the world. I would now like to invite our chapter president, Brooke Nelson, back to the podium to spend a moment discussing the pillar of character.
Character is the insistence of each individual to pursue their skills and talents in a unique manner to benefit themselves and their communities. It is the act of respecting others while demanding respect yourself. However, it is more than that. It is taking the initiative to go out and make changes in the world even when we are not being asked to do so. It is not just actions, it is attitude. Character is maintaining a positive outlook in every situation and allowing your personality to shine. People with character ignore negative influences because they are confident enough in themselves to always do the right thing. Taking a stand for something you believe in shows character. Being an honest person others can confide in shows character. If you have good character, then you will be a good scholar, you will provide service to your community, and you will be a leader, making you a rightful member of this society.
Throughout the past year, the members of the society have continued to show that they possess the qualities that have brought them here. You, the new inductees, have proven that you also possess these qualities through your words and deeds. We ask that you also uphold our values. We now call you forward to be inducted. Jarochik. Stella Misko. Eowyn Berube. Aiden Mulvey. Ash Hobro. Orly Buchanan. Aurora Carell. Dahlia Alexander. Elijah Block. Elizabeth Schubert. Ella Gannon. Ellie Gajewski. Emma Goldfein. Emma Roy. Grace Dempsey. Hannah Orloff. Jordan Wolfson.
stand, face your family and friends, and please repeat after me as we recite the pledge together. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing. To endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader. And to give of myself freely in service to others. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage. High standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy. Of a place in the National Honor Society.
To all of our National Honor Society members, I charge you to go forth into the world to share the light and knowledge with others. I would like to introduce Mr. LePage to give some closing remarks.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. Franklin, Principal Franklin, Honor Society, National Honor Society Advisor, Mr. Nolan, does a great job, our entire staff, faculty, parents, families, and our wonderful students here. And I can say that from knowing them, getting to know them over the last few months, it's really been an honor. And I do speak about that in my newsletters and my communications, but I really mean it. It's been really great to get to know the students here. This is a National Honor Society induction ceremony, but when you look around, you see faces that are involved in the play, the athletic events, sports, so many facets of this community and of this school, which it's great to see the pillars in action that are represented through National Honor Society. I'll get to my written speech, I apologize. So I want to commend all of you. Admittedly, I was asked to speak tonight, and from my past life, the superintendent spoke toward the beginning, so this is kind of an introductory welcome speech. So that's my own mistake. So I'll give you the abridged version, because I'm the only thing standing between you and some refreshments, I believe. I just want to congratulate our students on earning this honor and this distinction, with emphasis on the word earning, because it's something we worked really hard for. It takes commitment, it takes dedication, it takes a resolve to really be the best you can be, to be a solid student and a pillar of the community. You've developed your work habits and perseverance toward academic success. It's necessary to achieve at a very high level. These qualities will continue to serve you well throughout your future. I know that you've made your families very proud, and they share in your success through the guidance, support, and love they've undoubtedly provided you along the way in your life that has resulted in you being here tonight. So congratulations to all our family members who have been a part of that success. Selection membership in the National Honor Society is not based on athleticism, some of the things I spoke about, athleticism or artistic talent or musical or theatrical talents, of which all those talents are represented in this group in large quantities. There are other avenues through which such talents and skills are rightfully recognized. While so many NHS members and inductees here indeed have those talents, this is all about those four pillars that you heard about from our student, our officers, great job, scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Each of these qualities holds a special importance and a significance. When maintained and balanced, they typically result in continued success and achievement of one's life goals. Perhaps more importantly, a sense of fulfillment and personal satisfaction that comes from that feeling of giving back, serving others, and demonstrating positive character. In consideration of the four pillars and what they mean to the National Honor Society, I visited the NHS website. I appreciated how they were described and framed by Narali as everyday pillars, with an emphasis and spotlight on the growth of the whole person. As shared, everyday scholarship is a commitment to learning and growing on the educational path, and this stems from a desire to contribute to this world in a positive way by building on your own knowledge, skills, and talents through new experiences. Everyday service is seeing a need and fulfilling it voluntarily. Sometimes it's driven by a passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it's driven by a personal or family need like taking care of siblings or other family members, or maybe even working part-time to help the family finances. Everyday leadership is carrying yourself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for your own actions and participation. Being a public speaker, a team captain, or having an official title is not required for everyday leadership. Everyday leadership means taking action and responsibility for your own pathway. And finally, everyday character can be exercised by valuing diverse cultures and building relationships that reflect love of self, but also concern for others. There are endless attributes to good character: perseverance, respect, integrity, honesty, sacrifice, and the list goes on. Good and noble character is a high calling. We don't often see character unless there's a public display of self-sacrifice, or more frequently, a very public mistake. Everyday character is not about praiseworthy or blameworthy behavior, but the personal commitment to ethical and compassionate decision-making that affects you and others. So I urge you to continue to embrace and exhibit these everyday pillars, both as a role model to others at Northwestern and out in the greater world that exists beyond our school walls. While Honor Society certificates, tassels, and pins are meaningful symbols, very meaningful symbols of well-earned achievements, our world needs an ongoing demonstration of the attitudes and behaviors represented by these symbols. In closing, I hope you continue to demonstrate what membership in the National Honor Society stands for through living in alignment with the pillars of the National Honor Society. Our world needs more good people doing more good things for more of the right reasons. Congratulations to all of you, to our current members, to our new inductees, and to all the families here on the job well done and a well-deserved honor and recognition tonight. Thank you very much.